Have you ever had a Lego pullback model? You know, they look good, they are generally cheap, but in the end, they just go back and forth. And that kind of bothers me. So I decided to do a pullback model that is entirely different from what Lego generally offers. This car has more functions, a better styling than any Lego pullback model you ever see on the market. If you want to see all the details to this model, then stick around and see this video until the end. Well, this model is inspired in the General Lee. If you don't know what the General Lee is, then you probably haven't seen the Dukes of Hazzard TV series. This TV series used to show a Dodge Charger in chases and jumps in the American TV 80s, I think, in the 70s and 80s. As a matter of fact, they didn't use one Dodge Charger. They used many. They used dozens of those cars because they used to tear the car apart after each episode. This design doesn't come by chance. I used to enjoy seeing the General Lee and those scenes, and I decided to build an orange muscle car from the 70s. You're probably missing that Confederate flag on the roof of the car that you used to see on the General Lee. Well, I didn't have the pieces to build a flag, so I had those black stripes instead. One particular aspect that bothers me about pullback models from Lego is that they just go back and forth. So one important aspect of a car, which is steering, is never present in those models. So I decided to make a pullback model that actually has hand of God steering, as you see. The steering wheel inside the car that you see in these interior details doesn't work, but it's a nice touch of design. What this hand of God steering actually allows for is having this car moving forth in different directions, as you can see on the video. Another key aspect to this car's function is the suspension. You see, you don't see in any Lego car such suspension. And last but not least, the hood opens. There's a fake inline-six engine, and also the boot opens, and that's where I generally keep this hand of God steering piece. One key aspect to have this car in so many details and functions is that it got heavier than the usual Lego pullback model. And the solution for that is having not just one, but two pullback mechanisms attached to independent suspension arms in the back. I really like the final result with this car's design, particularly with the headlights and taillights. I think they look really authentic and realistic. And in the back, one interesting aspect is that you can change the taillight. So the car has a very different design using these two different pieces. As you see, the decision to use two pullback engines instead of one is a result of this car's weight. And of course, it weighs more than a Lego pullback car because it has more details. Let me know in the comment section below, what's your preference? Would you rather have more details on a car and less power, or would you prioritize power and have less details and less functions attached to the model? See you next time!